Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of August, I'm offering a special called Tales of the Sun. And this is a reading that was created into two parts. First part being sunrise and second sunset. And sunrise, it's a reading that brings forward some light and some awareness into aspects of this Leo themed season we are currently on, which is also all about co-creation, self-expression, and the power we hold to pursue the path of joy and happiness we long to. So it puts some hints and some understanding upon different areas of life where that light is being birthed. And the sunset, it's a reading, the part two, that focuses on revealing and bringing some awareness into what aspects you might need to let go and release in order to find that same energy of joy and happiness that we look at in the first part reading. They were created as a complement. They are not exclusive to each other, so you can either order sunrise or sunset readings without any problem and still receive a lot of insight about those topics that I was mentioning. So if you would like to know more info about those specials or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Sagittarius, I want to start by saying that you have a very similar reading with Leo. So for Sagittarius with Leo, Leo positions, Leo energy in their own birth charts, or for Sagittarius dealing with Leo people, this can be a month of importance, a mid-month of importance within that interaction. So what I'm feeling here for you, Sagittarius, is that there's a lot of debate. This mid-August might be a lot about debate, a lot about communication and trying to find the middle ground between you and others. There's a little bit of a sense of both interest and friction within that area of communication. You might be, some of you might be coming a little bit as being too sensitive, which means that some of you are not responding well to what you're being said or to certain interactions that you might be having. I feel like some of you are indeed very sensitive to words, to the expression, right, or to comments, to critics and all of that. And so you might be sometimes responding in a more emotional way, which is the Queen of Cups, even though she's coming as your opportunity, and we'll go there. I feel like for Sagittarius that are used to be more in this mental energy or more in this cold, detached perspective about situations, you might be going through a phase, or there's this or possibility of this mid-August making you a little bit more responsive to emotion than mental stimulation. So naturally, when you're being spoken to and when you're being said things that maybe in the past you used to not care about or dismiss the importance of it, or not, just to not allow that to define you or to become a source of it's like you're soaking in the words, right? And if they are rough, or if they're not coming from a place of let's say agreement with you, you might be internalizing that, and that might be creating some sort of pain or some sort of internal doubt about who you are, what you're doing, and what you're all about. And I feel like some of you are questioning yourselves too much during this period of time. You are second guessing some of your choices, some of your decisions, some of your relationships. There's a lot of questions I feel for some of you Saggies, and For others, there's just this understanding of the power of the word, an understanding when to say an understanding of when to say something and when not to say something, when to act upon your desire and your wish to express the things you feel and think about, and when to retreat and be more in a communication that it's with the self, it's with your own being. And that's another thing that I feel some of you are learning about, is how to establish better communication with your own being, how to listen more attentively to your heart, to your inner voice, to what's going on inside. Because what's going on inside is very, very profound. It's deeply emotional and very empathetic. You might be as well very, again, there's this empathy that might be coming through this mid-August and making you sometimes, I feel oppressed, which is interesting, but I feel like you're not used to this, or not just with the degree that is taking. And so there's a little bit of oppression as well that some of you are feeling or experiencing. If you're being judged, criticized, because this is the Page of Swords, and as you can see, she's pointing the finger. And this is the advice card. So if you're being criticized, if someone is throwing a little bit here of a tantrum to you, if someone is not agreeing with you, or also this could go another way around, and I will talk about it. But let's explore first to hear the possibility of you being the receiver of this energy, of you receiving all of this. If someone is pointing the finger, do not take it as a truth and do not allow it, right? If someone's saying, oh, you're too emotional, or you're too out of your element, or you're just not making sense, or blah, 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 you're being irrational, you're being crazy, those type of things that sometimes when we are coming from emotional places, it can be very hard for people to understand what we're going through, because we are not easily, the majority of us are really not in this energy of the Queen of Cups. So it takes someone that gets you, right, to understand some of the responses that are unusual to you. You need a lot of understanding. You need a lot of people that get this emotional, sensitive, spiritual vibration you are surrounded by. So as well, do not, if you are in an environment of people that are harsh, or that have a little bit of a negative energy about them, or just in an environment that is not, embracing this moment you are in, I feel like you should take shelter or refugee in a place that would take much better care of yourself. So I also feel like some of you, this is also about care, caring more about you, about how you feel, taking that as an important part of the process of evaluation you make of situations and the decisions you make. So some of you are needing to take care. And I also feel like as you need to take better care of your own being, others of you are also called to take better care of others, to care more about others, those you love, those that are meaningful for you. There's a little bit of a nourishing element about this Queen of Cups, so you can be a great source of help to others and others to you during this period of time. Do not shy away though from being assertive. It's like a mixture of being kind, gentle, compassionate, but still assertive. So the things you need to say, even if it's going to bring a little bit of an emotional confrontation, make sure you are saying that. That quote that life is too short to leave things, words unsaid. I feel like some of you are also going through this energy of needing to say things that maybe some of you have been delaying. Now, on the other side here of the coin, it could be that you are dealing with this Queen of Cups. This could be as well a water sign. This could be Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or energy. Someone with a very watery energy. Very kind person, most likely a female energy. Doesn't have to be though. But for Sagittarius, dealing with a very feminine, intuitive person, an emotional figure of importance in your life during this time, this person can be a source of great help to you, even though there might be a little bit of bickering or sometimes the issue with emotional communication is that sometimes if we're not well, if that's not matured, if we're not really matured into that way of expression, emotions can get in the way and we can have very childish responses as well because everything touches us. So everything we're being said, we take it as being a personal issue. So for Sagittarius dealing with this Queen of Cups, if this is not you, an energy with you, make sure you are understanding this person. Make sure you are careful as well. You are watchful with the things you choose to say to this person, because this person is a source of value. This is like a pearl in your life, and I feel like some of you need to, it's like to be very delicate about the way you approach this person, either being a lover, a person of interest, a friend, a family member. You just need to take it to take it easy with this person. Don't come across too hastily or aggressively, because I feel like that can have a response. You can be as well misunderstood by this person through those actions, because the challenge is the Eight of Wands. So communication is both your advice and a source of challenge. So there is confrontation, there is debate, there is a lot of energy coming across you and someone in debate. Now, what this also sometimes can indicate as a challenge is that maybe you're going too fast, or you want to go faster than what either this person is ready to, or the other energy is wanting you to move faster than what you feel ready to. Again, honesty, transparency, support between you and this person is the best way to go. I do feel like this is particularly involving you and another being, but again, as I said before, in general, this is about you understanding, having a better understanding of what really makes your heart sing. I feel for some of you that are writers or into writing, this can be a time where you can write beautifully, have beautiful, it's like beautiful channeling of ideas and visions through written forms. For those of you that this is not writing, it could be in other ways. There's a lot of inspiration though here about the heart and the mind together, combining themselves and actively creating some sort of a tool of expression. Of course, that I'm feeling writing, but it could be that you're just interested as well in researching more about a topic that is emotionally interesting to you, or that triggers your imagination. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.